onto the other avatar.
Okay, we're live, you guys. Okay. Frox is just gonna send out all the messages right now. What's that?
Right. My index has been like acting up lately. I don't know. Probably the base station. Most likely.
Oh, that's not good.
And I already know I have thumbstick drift. It's not visible now, but I'm not even touching the thumbstick, and sometimes it just gets stuck on there. I don't know. It's weird.
I've had mine drift exactly once in all the time I've had it. I'm hoping that was just some kind of fluke or coincidence, so it hasn't come up since.
D-Chud, welcome. You're the first here.
Ooh, maybe I should probably get a...
Or at least the first to type in chat.
Let me get a chat screen for myself so I can see what's going on.
If you're here early with us, good on you for that one.
Welcome to the stream.
I like how he has the golden opportunity to make the, you know, obligatory first comment, and he just says not first.
Not first?
he's the first, but he says not first.
Well, someone did follow, but it wasn't even when...
Hey, Will. Welcome.
Hello.
We're doing great. Welcome to the stream early. We're a little bit early here, you guys. Maura, thank you for the host to stream. Thank you.
Let's see here. What else was I gonna do? Oh, I gotta make sure I save the other world I was in. I'll be back.
For sure. Yeah, Aegis right now has been working on the Black Hawk ship, so he's been getting that all set up. Oh, thank you, Will. Thank you for the 10 bits. Very kind of you. This is going to be a really cool stream today, you guys, because we're going to be showing off the creations that our community has built out for the month of July, which is always so great. And yes, if you want to Zeus, you got to be a subscriber here. You can Zeus me right now as much as you want, Cypher, because you're only going to have that opportunity for a little bit, because I'm going to, or we're all going to be going to see all of the different worlds made out for the month of July.
That should do it.
That's like, oh, good point. Nice, McCam. Welcome. Glad to have you here early.
Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, Outsider.
Hi and bye, Outsider.
Ichigo, hello. Taroid, hello, what up?
Oh, the smoke effect even
Here,
is there. That's
hello. Welcome back, Frox. Did you make all the announcements where you need to?
Yes, I posted like on Twitter and Discord.
Sweet. Awesome. Yep, pretty soon, guys, we'll be getting into it. We're actually, the first place that we're going to be heading to is a world that's still being worked on and is still a work in progress type world, but it has been created out in the month of July, so I figured it'd be really cool to showcase it out. That's the first one that we're going to visit, and it's going to be Rukio's The Lounge World. And it is really cool what he's setting up inside there for like grabbing onto a microphone, being able to use it, and it's fully functional, as well as like lights and different forms of music and drinks that you can like mix together, and a lot of fun stuff and really cool ideas that they're thinking together of like really making out awesome stuff here inside of Neos, and showing off also all these other different worlds, and hopefully it doesn't lag too bad. That's all that I'm hoping for. But if it does go then we'll know to put like a limit or something like that. Yeah.
I wish toast.
Frox had some fruit today, and the fruit was very dry.
Well, it was
Or
like
hard.
it had like a kiwi, and like it was really like hard, like what was the word? Like when you like take the spoon and you try to like I don't know the word for it.
Pearl Prime says, drink water, Frox. Yes, everyone should drink water.
It was just like very very tough. Like it was like nice and soft.
Yeah.
That's mother of food. Like
Yes,
3 days ago or 2 days ago.
That's
Scoop.
raspberry.
Scoop is probably the word you were looking for.
Scoop. That'll work, I think. Scoop the kiwi.
Yeah, just means to empty out the contents or something.
Yeah, it was really hard to scoop.
Johnny says, hi guys, love Neosvr so much. Oh, awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Glad that you like Neosvr. I love it too. Neosvr is incredible.
Let's see what you were oh. You're trying to put one hand in there and one
Yeah,
hand in
imagine
there.
if we had raspberries that were that big.
Delicious.
Why imagine they're right there next?
Well, no, I mean like if I could have like one that I could actually bite into. Like that would be much better.
Eventually.
Someday, yes.
That would be
We're gonna have to
heavily
say that.
heavily
We're just gonna say
genetically
that's,
modified to have a raspberry that big.
Long-term edition.
Like, surprising is they can very fuzzy.
Yeah, raspberries are fuzzy.
Indeed. Although, is that one of the pictures you used for this can?
He just says,
this
were
was
you ever a
this was
VR
a
chat
scam,
player
this
before
is not
Niels?
the
Who are you
earphones.
asking that question specifically?
The ones I sort of scam, like I had to like do it like more from distance, and I used like a
Oh, thanks, Jeffrey.
low aperture. It's like that was like a very wide like depth of field. Otherwise, like it's very shallow
Right.
and it's in reconstruct.
Yeah, now this has turned into the raspberry stream.
Yes.
But yeah, to
Love it.
answer Dietrich, both Nex and I have been actually in VRC before Neos.
Yeah, I was actually inside VRC in the very early days, when there was only like 40 users online or whatnot. But
Oh.
yeah,
I
So
have
very-
approximately 6 hours in. It's like I played it like long after I got started in Neos. Like, oh. Like
yeah,
6
it
months
was it was a pre-version platform that I was in, and it actually was a nice precursor to like what I feel like I always wanted from it, and wasn't even getting everything that I really wanted. But this now kind of provides that a lot more, even more so of like the potential that it has. Also, thank you for the follow, CJ.
That fits perfectly. I'm just gonna leave these here.
Taroid says, oh, I had a question. Can you filter an object's visibility to specific users? Like, can you make an HUD only the avatar wearer can see?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
that's
can
possible.
make objects local. Hell, you can even use it for a culling system. Say if you walk in a room, it only renders whatever's in that room when you walk in it.
Yeah.
People have done it before.
Okay, so we now have around 50 people in Cyber. That's good. We can now, I guess, start heading off into the other world and heading in to Rukio's world to show off the lounge. Hopefully, it's not too, perform heavy. It will take us a little bit of time to like load inside of there, but then we should be good to go. So let me join him.
We also open up
Should I
Twitch so I
here?
can also be in the chat
Are
as
we joining
well.
him on him directly?
Yep, we're joining on him directly, and well, actually, never mind because he has a user limit. Wait here, let me message him.
I guess I have to do it go alone.
Yeah, considering he's already got 7 in there, including himself, might be best if just you hopped over for a bit now. Wouldn't want to dogpile him.
Yeah.
And don't you see also like uses calling, although like there is based like on the areas essentially that you're in.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'll just show it off just real quick. It'll probably be like around like 5 to 10 minutes, just showing off real fast.
Okay.
Also,
Later.
Raptor, thank you so much for the 1,500 bits. Thank you so much for that. And Axel says, I have been in VRC since before the Knuckles meme, but only ever played for about 15 to 20 minutes at a time, so I have something like 17 hours total. Oh, dang. Interesting. Johnny says, I play VRC but prefer to chill and socialize. Yeah, that's good.
Chill.
Chill. Ooh, that's my face. I have to wait for Rukio now. He might be actually AFK.
Should we just go to another world until then?
Yeah, actually, let's go
to chill.
Yeah, while we wait.
Don't need it for the headset.
Nice. Ooh, warpy. Okay, so let's see. The first world that we can go to. Okay. Last update. Okay, so the one that we're going to be going to was first published 29 days ago, and this was done out by Aegis, and was the
what?
Grid Bike World.
Oh.
Oh.
Yep.
Yes.
So for the month of July.
Actually, we have the headless version.
Okay.
That's the 2.01.
Yeah, let's go to the headless. Could you actually go to the headless and I could just join on you?
Yes. I thought the headless is 2.0.
Oh wait, it's the 2.0 version?
Yeah.
Oh no,
Okay,
we want to
let's
show the
go
1.
to that.
Yeah, we need to show the
Yeah,
1.01.
We'll go to the 1.0 first, and then we'll go to the 2.0.
Okay, let's go to the 1.0.
Okay, who would like the host? Because I'm not a good host.
I'll host.
Okay, cool.
Oh, he's not doing it.
Yeah, it's good point, Mabel. I don't think that we're here to like have for like more of like a rival, more of it being that, you know, the purpose of this is its own thing. Neos is its own VR software.
Were you able to join?
Yeah, we're joining right now. Neos is Neos. Oh.
Just making sure you were joining him. It's still using the old system. I'm still working on a new system with Rue.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop on the green bike.
I'm hopping on the red one. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So, let me hop on this thing. Oop. I already messed up. I think I'm gonna get crushed. Oh, actually, no, I didn't. Nice. It's really hard to do this and stream at the same time. Frooks, how are you going so much faster than me? What is this?
Oh no.
I got donked.
I died.
Oh, did you hit the wall as well?
Yeah, I hit the wall.
Oh, dang. But yeah, you can even look down and see it down there. Which, really awesome style Tron bike world that you just built out.
So, oh,
Did you,
are we playing the round?
I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to make it so that it auto-throttles you out.
Yeah, sure, let me hop on.
Once you spawn in and once it starts up. And
Well, this is one the chat. Hello.
Hello, Frooks. Oh, dang.
Hello.
He's fast. I think he's trying to block me in. Oh, how are you so much faster than me right now? What is this? This is not fair. Oh, I'm blocked in. Dev cheats. That's freaking hilarious.
Let's wait for Frooks to get back and then we can check out the second one.
He just says, I forgot Froxy's has eye tracking and I think his avatar is blinking on its own. No, or, no, he has eye tracking. Like, he's, that's his natural blinking. But yeah, so that was Aegis's world. We'll head on to the next one. Let's go collect
2.0.
Yeah, do you, wait, do you want to, well, we were going to go kind of like down the line of like the worlds per the month. Yeah. Of like the ones that are like featured.
Yep.
Okay.
So we'll go to 2.0 and then we can go on from there. And
well,
we
were going to go to
the Frooks list.
Yep.
Right?
Are you able to host it? Well, yeah, we're not going to go to the 2.0 right now.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Yeah.
We're into the point 2.
Yeah, so now we're going to the next world.
How do I bring the... Join on me.
Wait, we're going to the reading unless if you have it on Vrchat list.
Wait, why is it not open? Oh, there it is.
Unfortunately, I do not have eye tracking, D-Chud. I wish I did. That would be lovely.
Oh.
It's not compatible with index.
Does that go? Hi to you, welcome. Yeah, Frox is breaking up a little bit. He sounds a little bit crackly.
Oh, really?
Yep. Actually, let me show out the lounge world because Ruki is sending me an invite right now, and he says ready when you are. So let me show out the lounge world real quick.
Oh, who's the reading mode?
Yeah, he could probably even send you an invite because it looks like there's only one, and showing that he's in like private. Did you want to? You want me to have him send you guys an invite?
Yeah, it's like a free space.
Might as well.
Yeah, there's only
instance.
yeah, it's a new instance and it's private, I think. The Solid Dragon says now what you really need is to invest in ear tracking for characters with big ears. Yeah, sure. Hey, nice to see you, Rikio. So let me get my character real quick.
Oh, right, I got you. There you go.
There we go. Very nice to see you.
Always a pleasure.
Oh, you're gonna open the door for me. Oh, wow. Thank you, Rukio. Yes. Okay. Look at this. Beautiful. We're vibing, you guys. We're vibing.
I like the changes you did since I...
Yeah, we just did some ghetto lights for now until we actually get how we want to do the actual mood setting and everything.
Yeah, so why don't you explain like this project now that you got going out? You've started this project at least around like in the beginning of July, and sort of people in the community have been like sort of like hopping in and like helping out with other different stuff. Like, could you like talk about that maybe a little bit?
Sure. Honestly, it was there's quite a few maps, but I want something that's like just kind of like for everybody in a sense, that you can come to the place and enjoy like a mood. So the premise of it was, why not have like a building, right? So every floor is a different genre of music. So say you're not into the jazz, maybe you're into like metal, or maybe you don't like lo-fi. Each floor is gonna have a different like structure, and like a different like playlist. And hopefully people can like come in and just kind of like enjoy, relax after say like world hopping all the time.
Yeah, and now I remember when this world was just, it was literally just like boxes.
It still is boxes.
It still is boxes in a way, just textured boxes, but
Yeah.
seeing it in that way of like what it was before, and now where it actually looks like it's a whole,
Can
you know,
you
stage
shift
environment
and
and
shift?
bar, which we're going to be showing that off. Also, thank you for the follow, Solid Dragon, and Link, thank you for the follow as well. Also, these curtains are fully interactable. We can grab onto them and open those up.
All right, let me.
We got a reserved VIP room. Do you like jazz? Yeah.
Oh God, no.
I give you perms, but now I give you perms, so you can switch over.
Okay.
now.
Ash, thank you for the follow as well.
That's okay. You're good.
But yeah, I really like this area. There's also over here, they're still getting the bar set up over in this area. I helped a little bit with this, but they're going to be redesigning it fairly soon. But what? Hey, Rukio, be a good host. Get over here. Here, wait. I'm actually going to call him up on the microphone. Calling Rukio. 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 We are requiring your assistance at the bar. Oh wait, let me actually grab the mic. I want to show you guys this as well, how they set up the microphone. Let me give this to Rukio, and then he can start talking in it real quick. There you go.
So there we go. So this thing started off as probable primes that can, that way you hold the can and your voice comes out somewhere on the other end. And then Vigil was very vigilant on having it actually work. So we have a microphone now that hopefully shouldn't like throw desktop users out of their other models, but at the same time,
yes, the
we
mic
can now have,
actually
like,
works.
Yeah, basically, yeah, it actually works.
Sounds really realistic.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
It's broadcasting through all. It's broadcasting through like the speakers inside
weird.
here. It's like surround sound audio. When you're wearing the index audio, it's like it is kind of.
Next.
Yeah.
So he should just like take a walk around just while he's speaking, because like you can just hear the different.
Yeah, here,
the
like,
sound
start
changes.
talking.
Go outside. Outside
Yeah.
changes too.
Yeah.
So there's a reverb where we have two separate points on the map that we can move at any point. So if you want to get away from the actual reverb, you can go out to the patio, for example. Or if you go back to like, the initial starting lobby,
Yeah.
as soon as you walk through, the reverb cuts off. That way it's a lot easier to talk. Now, for those of you that aren't really are used to hearing yourself talk, whenever anybody grabs the microphone, your voice is lowered. So what you hear is different from what I hear, as well as the overall percent dim of the volume. So if I look over the microphone, the music will actually kick back up.
Very nice. And so, how about you be a good host and make me a drink? I would love to have a drink from you,
Sounds like a
Rukio.
great idea.
Yeah. Oh my God! He just hops over the
Sounds
bar.
like a great idea.
Okay. Yes. Make
Alright.
me something good.
Detail right here.
And we're gonna have that all complete.
Oh yeah, actually let me show this before you make me a drink. Let me show this like little menu that they got. So
It's
what
an
they're
actual register.
yeah, it's a register that has each person's name on this. So you can see there's Rukio, me, Aegis, and this is all using UIX. And this is how you can have a form of way to order different types of drinks or different types of food. And you can actually, do, like, the way that that's set up, I really feel like that could be really fun for the roleplay aspect of, like, you really feel like you're working a bar.
I could even use the transform to walk out of a restaurant. Not gonna lie.
And that's like
Yeah.
the whole thing, right? You go to like any other social platform game where there is a bar and there's
Baked
like roleplay
beans.
scenarios.
Beans.
Yeah, Bean wanted a can of beans. So we're taking like ideas from like different people in the community that might have like a drink.
Yeah, can we, no, can we
change?
change, yeah, we need to change these to Frox fries, okay? Not French fries, Frox
Next
fries.
Next mix. Hey, I mean, that's why we have like the idea things like that, right?
Yeah, so right now they're being very organized about their listing of like what they're having for ideas. So why don't come over here, Ruki, and why don't you talk about this just real fast for like what you actually have ideas for drinks?
So like a lot of these are just kind of like general ideas of like how a drink can be like interactive and maybe it kind of it adds to it, right? It makes people want to actually come up to the bar. So like I asked Frux about what's something that he thought would be like a good drink. And detergent. So when the person so when they drink it, you know, it's just like soap bubbles.
Rukia, why did you make that the first one that you're showing off? What the heck is wrong?
Because I thought it was adorable.
Oh my gosh.
Dragon's breath.
Spin.
Yeah, the spin drink. So when you drink the drink, it'll make you spin. There's also, he has Dragon's breath one. That one will, if you drink it, you'll have like fire breath. You also have the Deus cross particles and aura glow.
Yeah, Deus draft. Yeah.
Deus draft.
What we're I think the
Struck
next one we're actually
makes the user floaty, but has a red filter view heart particles emitting from the user. Oh, cool.
So I actually want to do like a beer one. I want to do like a beer one. So like as you drink it, there's like a chance that it actually doesn't affect or doesn't. So it's just like kind of like a fake tolerance level. So when you drink it, if nothing happens, like somebody else drinks, you can kind of laugh at them for having like a lightweight or something, which is it's just all like RNG. So the whole like premise of it is like when you drink it and it hits you, your locomotion gets set to like one where it's just like it goes faster backwards or forward, and it's just oscillating in all different directions to kind of like simulate kind of being inebriated.
Well, this is making me thirsty. I would like a drink. Please.
I got a question from Zillow Riker. What does the water one do?
I haven't put it there yet. The water
here.
Yeah, so the water one. I'm sorry, I have to fix that. The water, we figured that. What if we had something to kind of instantly stop an effect, or to like lower the effect of it. So if we have it where they come up to the bar and get water to stop the drunken effect, for example.
So like in Minecraft, when you drink a milk bucket, it gets rid of the...
Exactly. That's
yes, it sobers you up the water. But you were actually going to have the water inside of like that little sprayer. Hopefully we could have like a hose, and then you could pull and then you could pull out the hose and actually do the spraying of the water inside the glass. So
that's the plan. So like the whole bar is going to be like redone. Have like an actual well. You know, like a soda sprayer, the water sprayer, just kind of like...
I actually want a drink right now. Meaning like water, like I actually want like a drink water, not like alcoholic drink, but yeah. But I would like one of your crazy drinks, please.
Alright, so at the moment I have I can bring out the discontinued one too if you'd like. If not, we can stick to these, right?
Okay. Yeah, let's... whatever you'd like to show. Oh, so you mixed in the red one and the green one.
Shake and not stir.
Or green one, red one, and shaked it. Oh, ooh.
Combines the colors.
Oh. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Does it work right?
Like the
Whoa. Whoa. Ah! Well, that put me on the roof. Woo, you guys. It literally put me on the roof.
Can you bring the glass down?
Yeah,
Hey, Rukio, that's some good stuff.
Yeah, I mean...
That's really good.
You, but in this case, I think it's a little bit different. So this is the back one. Does one of you want to give it a try?
Yeah, give it a... Wait, which one are you gonna mix up?
So this one is just like the Zoop, which is either blue or green, and then red comes after. So let's go ahead and see whoever wants to make it. If it will make this one, it's probably the more.
Wait, is it duplicatable?
It's not supposed to be, but I think it's fine. We have them all saved.
So he's gonna put a blue one in. I agree.
No, because that's not how we make drinks.
Yeah, you gotta pour. You gotta pour inside of that thing. So
there we go.
So, yeah, as you tilt it.
What if I put the red one?
Yeah, so as you tilt it, you're gonna hear it's gonna raycast down, and you hear a noise signifying that you completed putting it actually inside the shaker. So you put 2 in there. At the moment, we just have where 2 fit.
Okay.
So you put the cap on, and then you have to actually shake it then. You
Shake
hear
it.
a noise.
Shake it.
Okay.
Oh, and there he goes.
The roof actually caught him this time. And
Zigo
then
says,
there's,
OGs imagine a chemistry and alchemy system using this. Yeah, absolutely. You definitely do use it for stuff like that.
I actually want to have it where I think this is a busted one. I think I want to actually have it where let's respawn it. Where if the bartender actually messes up, the glass explodes. That way, everybody kind of goes like, okay, well, I guess that bartender's not very good at
That'd be hilarious.
at their job, right? So, and this one,
I like
I'm going
the sounds you use for it.
a lot. We're doing the other world too, right? So it's this is something that we gotta.
Okay, so why don't you drink this and see why this one is
Yeah.
the one that's the discontinued drink?
Should I move?
No, just drink
right
it.
here?
Yeah, just drink, chug it.
I'd love to, lad.
Oh, oh my god. Makes you shine as bright as a diamond.
Hey, just like my personality, right?
Oh my god.
That should be like a very rare drink right there. Instead of discontinued.
So yeah, we're actually gonna try putting something in to see if we can have it where it doesn't like show like all like the colliders and stuff and meshes. But yeah, so that one we keep under the counter, right? Just away from everybody for now. But
Ocean seller, sell me your strongest. of
Yep, he's wearing
potions.
his full body tracking right now.
I'm sorry, adventurer. You were not.
The cell says you should add that drink back and call it the flashbang.
This one was supposed to be called the nightlight, but I think it's kind of been overdriven a bit. Just a bit, right?
Flashbang.
Flashbang, yeah. Full
But
miss
yeah,
and then explode.
We have like all of our
Oh gosh.
our ideas that kind of like what we want to do. So like for for events, for example, I want to have it where different roles. I could go to like the manager, like staff room, and like whitelist people to come in, depending on what they're gonna be. Bouncers, bartenders. They can then equip the appropriate local UI, which allows them to interact with the drinks. Or say if somebody's kind of being naughty, right? You can grab like either like a tooltip or like a tool where you could bonk them over the head and it sends them to like a jail somewhere across the map, or say like 5 minutes or something like that. So for events, so
Sure.
if you guys want to do like a stream, we might have like an event floor where you guys can just chill out and not have to worry about people being able to get over to you.
Yeah, that, and we're planning on also building out instruments over here for the stage area. That will be able to be used out for right here, like different, hopefully some cellos and drums and other types of instruments that could be used on the stage. Yep. I'm not sure about the piano. That one's probably going to take a little while to actually get right for the piano because it's so many different keys, but we can do more simple ones.
This was done by Sid with his like xylophone.
Yeah, here, let me actually show that real quick, the xylophone. Because it was a showcase too.
Ooh.
Spectre of Eternals, thank you for the follow.
If you want to eat that, I will.
Wait, that's mine! Give me that sandwich. Delicious.
Oh, you got a sandwich. Oh, thank you very much.
Sorry, I saw a sandwich. This last one. It's mine.
It's not last one, like I got a bunch.
Huh. Oh, you have more? Oh, thank you. I'm full now. Thank you. Plus 300 health.
Also, may I ask, why is there a spinning like desk chair or bar chair over there?
Vincent would yell at me if I deleted that.
I love it. It should be moved, but you should keep it.
Oh, we had it in the bar area, but I kept getting
Hello,
stuck on
next from Rukio's stream. Oh, hello to you. Nice to see you.
And then there's always only thing the piano does at the moment is the colliding. I guess I'm just not strong enough. Next, give it a try. There we go. There we go. You've got it down. You've got it down.
Perfect.
Honestly, the only other thing besides like the ref pictures over there would be like the conversation.
I'd also like to show this downstairs kind of like neon area as well. Oh, did you add like a black light in this area? Cool. It actually feels like the environment, like it feels kind of like if you've entered in those ultraviolet lights.
So the lighting's not how I want it just yet, but kind of something to show that we have, say, like a nice like chill area we can come and like talk with a bunch of people. Yeah, it's
so Zyza was saying the world is called the Lounge. Not sure if it's open at all or not at the moment. So he hasn't.
It's in progress.
Yeah, this is a work in progress map that Rukio has been doing out for the month of July and has been building out this whole cool world, as well as with the help of the community and people just working together to make it like a really awesome experience. But eventually, it is going to be released for people to use.
Yeah, so if somebody wants to have their own session, they can have that, or if they want to come for like the events, say we have like one every other week or something, we'll have it on like a headless server. That way, people, we can have hopefully more people come in to like interact and be on different, whatever floors.
Yeah. Sorry, I keep setting you to broadcast, and it has like that sound modifier in the world. I forget, and I'm like, oh, and then
Is that why you keep chuckling?
Yeah, because I was trying to like make it so then you could be heard a little bit better, but it's like.
Okay, it's shout. That can work pretty well.
Oh, shout? Here, let me see. Wait, start talking again?
Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, that is better.
Realize. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Realize I can use the microphone if I wanted to say ASMR stuff.
Hey, I mean, whatever floor, right? Maybe the sleep floor. Yeah, right. Maybe the sleep floor.
This place is very relaxed. This is my comfort area, just right here.
You should make it so that each floor is different worlds, and then like you connect them together. The new logics with the elevator.
That's right. I forgot.
It'll be more performant that way.
I forgot about that. We were talking about that earlier, me and Bean. That's a good idea. And then go ahead.
Yeah, it'll be more performant that way, and you use the elevators like a hub world.
Mm-hmm. I like that. Cause I know Tutorial Air does a really good job at. Like, I didn't even know I had went to another world when I clicked on say the stream room or the art room. So yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, we're doing it with the movie as well. That's why it was updated too. So.
Okay. See, because like something that I actually want to do as well is like as soon as you because you're eventually gonna spawn at a street and you enter a lobby, and from there we'll have like a different signs showing like different. Yeah, exactly. So as you go into the elevator, you would then be able to choose what floor you want to go to. We might have to tie like the event floor to one of them. Thinking about it, but so like say when you come into each floor, I want to have like a nice like bulletin board as you walk in. So like different worlds that are like new and interesting, almost like your featured tab. You'd be able, so we'd have them make like little like pamphlets or brochures, and they'd be able to click it. And then now with these new like logics for like worlds that we're getting, we might be able to like say if Grid Bike is on like a dedicated, right? We just check out this pamphlet here for Grid Bike, and you click it, and then it asks you if you want to actually go to that world.
Yeah.
No, definitely. That would be really cool. Especially just having that magazine kind of look just like opening it up, it'd feel like that it would match the style, especially of already with the lounge kind of is. I feel definitely for this area it should just be like default when the world starts, definitely the jazz style at first, and then people can then choose, oh yeah, I can just play my whatever music. And if you guys once this world does get released out by Rukio, it's you can just play out music just through that video player right over there.
Yeah. And if you got different things reacting to it, this for now.
This thing.
Oh
but,
yeah.
but why I love this so much is this really shows like what can be done once you work collaboratively in VR, and it's like stuff like this can be done out, you know, in a way where you can constantly be changing and constantly be modifying it, and you you know, it feels like there's a fluidity to it, and it's just so great to see people in the community building out a world and keeping to it and making it like better and better and better. That's how a lot of worlds should be. Of just like thinking in mind like how can you improve out like the stuff that you're trying to create out and build and make it like a whole experience that people are like immersed into from around the world and can come into the same place like this and connect.
There's like so many like cool like little details on this world. Like it's kind of crazy like how much detail they put into everything.
Even this thing stretches when you pull on it. Like if I make this go like all the way over there and it stretches.
Yeah, so this was actually completely made in Neos. We didn't do like 100% made in Neos. So we'll say like,
you're using the new bent tube mesh.
So while like Vigil was working on like the microphone, we had like Princess working on just getting like the basic shape of this. Vigil eventually came over, and then we made it where it's like an actual pivot, so you can actually spin it around the actual pole. It looks nice and fluid. Like the ring is actually on there. I was kind of thinking of what if we did like an unhook thing. We can like unhook the actual like rope. So that's actually like the point of like for like events and stuff. So we'll have like a nice like carpet kind of like roll down and like just like just walk down the area, right?
And someone accidentally unhooks
that's
one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, accidentally. There's no accents on that one. They're like, oh, what's this? A little like ting ha.
Especially those like pullback ones where they like zip back.
These things do not block an entry. They try to. They're more like a fancy block the entry.
Yeah.
They're not actually going to block someone from being able to like come over it. Like,
it's like frowned upon if you if you block the entry, you know, or if you like if you try to skip over.
It's etiquette.
Yeah.
Yes. Etiquette. And then,
is that gonna be a mini game inside of here? The maze of that'd be bad.
I mean, you could do that by adding colliders.
Yes, sir. We're keeping a distance, everyone. Keeping a distance. This is my area, my zone.
But so yeah, it's still a giant work in progress, and like you said, it's just a bunch of like friends and community members popping by and just like contributing.
And I love it. It's so freaking cool. That's why I want to show it off, and have that be one of the things to say, like, you know, this is the kind of stuff that's being done right now inside of Niels, and as well as you know, it's so awesome to see what even more is going to be done with that second level room that you want to add in through, or just even how the progress is going to go for like the bar and the stage. So many cool and different unique ideas to being able to like be built out with like logics and different stuff to make it functional, and that's what Niels is all about, making stuff like as interactable as possible and make it as amazing as you can for a VR experience.
Definitely. And then like the best part is like, you know, I was like,
the microphone.
Definitely, right? So like for like with like you know, just like the community of Niels, they can either like pop in or like drop ideas or whatever. So it's not even just like if you can build something or if you know how to do something. If you got like an idea, it's just the best part is like you just toss it into like their DMs or like on their channels, their Twitch channels, and you know if we can do it in Neos, then you know, the idea might be a good idea, right? So it's not just because I don't know how to do like amazing logics, but you know, other people might like the idea.
Yeah,
and bam,
and they can work together very easily. And if you were having to use like something like just Unity or another program where it's like out, you wouldn't be able to have this kind of not anywhere close to this kind of fluidity for a VR experience of being able to do or interact with stuff. So
no, yeah, exactly. So the entire time we're in this world, it's literally just thank you. It's literally just us bouncing ideas back and forth.
I'm just the big circus guy.
Yeah, we're that's the beauty of Neos.
Also, Watermelon, thank you for the follow.
Yeah, that's the beauty of Neos, just being able to like interact with people while you're building something inside the game.
Definitely.
So,
Ichigo says, imagine that casino once the economy is implemented. I mean, I can imagine that in some regards, but again, people have to be careful with that. Yeah, comes when you're here. Actually, also, Rukia has even like a little tip jar inside of here, and you can make tips to people for using NCR, or you can even do that to commission people right now using NCR. There's already been many projects that people have been commissioned out using for the efforts of NCR, which is quite nice. And I think more so over, it's going to be for people who are building or creating content inside of here. They should be rewarded for that, and people can like show that support to that person who's doing that form of creativity and making out cool stuff. Then they you know, should be able to be tipped and compensated, or even have something for selling models, and we'll eventually have that fairly soon. And we are doing awesome today, Watermelon. I'm very happy that I get to show out this place on the Neosvr, because it looks so freaking amazing, and seeing it from where it was just 3 weeks ago, or even like a month ago now, to what it is now, it looks so much different and so much cooler, and I love it.
It's
It's super
evolving.
atmospheric.
Yep, it evolves because the community is like working together and like thinking, oh, we should do this. So it's cool just like seeing how it's grown.
So hopefully we can get like people that can like play instruments or sing and or whatever, and actually like grab the microphone and actually properly perform. And that's so like the tip jar, for example, we would like put one on the front of the stage, and people can actually, if they're enjoying the environment and enjoying like the entertainment, they can actually tip with like NCR, or they can you know, just to kind of keep like the whole like role play or atmosphere. They could even just do TFC or just something to kind of like show appreciation, and that's kind of what I want like each role to have. So like the bartender, you know, kind of like, you know, talking with people at the same time, spending time with the person, making their drinks. There's a tip jar for them. So just kind of, you know, if you're enjoying yourself and you're like, you know what, I had a great time tonight, you can actually go and like tip, you know, whoever for whatever role, just for that little bit of time that made it special for you.
Oh, definitely. And that's why I'm so excited to see even more people and more creativity just like coming out from here to you know, and just the ideas of that's what really sparks out a lot of these things, is like ideas like, you know, you and me, like we were talking about, like just even like other stuff like that many times when we come back inside here, and it's just really cool to be able to have that, you know, level of collaboration. That's really the biggest thing, and that's why I really just wanted to show this up. But we're going to be showing off now other worlds inside of it, all the other places, because we got to show off all the different worlds that were made out for the month of July. And thank you again so much for, you know, showing us this place and setting up this sort of environment, because it's going to be really cool to hold like some form of like concert or some form of events inside of here on the stage, or even having maybe some like fun karaoke nights. That'd be fun as well. So
yeah, no problem. Yeah, I mean, this is awesome just going to be a part of. So yeah, you know, just showing the love, and hopefully everybody can just get together, right? Yeah, definitely. Hope you guys have a great rest of your stream.
Thank you, my dude. Thank you, Rukio.
No problem.
Okay, so let me spawn out the next world orb, and thank you again very much.
Go. There it is.
Ooh. Okay, so this one was made by McHam3 and is called Renook, and I'll let one of you guys host it.
I think it's just my host.
Oh, yeah.
Bye, guys. I love you.
Love you too, Rukio.
Thanks for showing
See you, dude.
Bye.
We'll hang out after stream, and then we'll party, because it's Friday. Friday party.
Oh, that's right. Heck yeah.
Sorry, you guys. We don't show the party on stream too much.
See you next.
See you, dude. Spirit, thank you for the follow.
Alright, now to reopen the lounge.
Au revoir. I'm loading.
Let me
My neck. Ah.
So what is this called?
Oh.
The first submission. So what this world is, this was made by McCam, is called the Reading Nook, and their idea premise was you would be able to build a book inside of here and then have that book openable, and then people could move it around and read it. There's also some nice rain particle effects, or actually this is they're using a video and placed a texture right there. And it's almost like kind of like a wizard's magical book environment. And I really like this kind of like style and how it just like snaps and closes the book.
How to book.
Yep. You could also use this sort of stuff for like tutorials. Let's see, let's try to click on build a book. Oh,
oops, I closed it.
And you can see you can even attach models to the book as well.
It's gonna be an inspector in all of the pages.
And then, yeah, how to book. So you can even see that it even spawns out like the inspector, different types of tools or different public folders attached to it. So you could make anything be attached to these books, and yeah, they pop out and do all this cool stuff. So I thought this is a really cool showcase of a world, and you can actually submit to McHam if you want a book inside of here. You can make your own custom books and have it added to the shelf, and you can get in contact with them. McKem actually is in the chat. It says, I tried to make it so you can put anything you want into a book. Yeah, it's really, really cool. I can imagine people could even bring in like different stories and people could just like sit inside of here and just like read if they really want to. It'd be interesting if we put the Bible in here, if that would be fine. Sure, if you really want to, but you'd have to build it out. You have to do all the pages. I would imagine that would be a lot of pages. And Amunson says, I've been thinking about writing a story to add to this one, if only Neos attracted writers. Yeah. But yeah, so this is a really cool world. I really like it a lot. And it also, whoever's hosting the world, it'll show their name right there. So Aegis is the host, so it says Aegis Wolf's Nook. Which is quite cool. Oh. Here, wait, let me actually put the camera on Frogs because I'm like trying to like roll my neck. Oh,
What?
feels tight.
What if someone made one of those choose your own adventure books,
So you can see
and then
everything.
like you click the different links
Yep.
within the book, and it just changes like to a different page.
I see a goose as well. Hello, Mr. Goose.
Hello there. I just joined the session with full of devs.
Yes, welcome.
Oh, welcome. Hello, hello.
Hello,
Wait,
hello.
is it a Neosvr? Oh. Oh yes, okay.
Sex says,
I
could
knew
write the
this.
history of Neosdev and put the change log in here. Oh gosh. Yeah, I guess so. I would love a choose your own adventure. See, no, here's the thing, you guys. What's another cool thing is you could probably even attach like worlds to the book and make it so then you could even like click on a world and then make it like you enter into the story or something like that. You know, funny stuff like that that you could make since you pop out. So that might be like a cool idea for if you guys do make a book and send it to McHam. You could like click on it and then you be entered into the book in a way, right? Wouldn't that be cool? So for different scenes or something like that, that'd be a really cool book kind of thing.
There's a game actually that was like kind of based around that idea called Mist.
Really?
Yeah. It's like one of those point-and-click adventure games back in the early days of gaming.
Yeah. McCam says
PC
world books
games
were
and
something I wanted from the start. Oh, well then perfect. Yeah, that's good. Then maybe just being inside of your world environment, it like started in what you were thinking. Usually says make your own adventure puzzle game with a book at Neosvr. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Or attach epic so Ichigo says, or attach epic music to the pages if you're reading a battle right now, or some creepy one if you're exploring a dungeon. Yeah, that sort of stuff would be really cool as well. It would make the book. It make it. Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, you could do a lot of things. Also, Royal Geeks, thank you for the follow. Jumanji. Yeah. I guess Jumanji's a board game, but. That you could possibly make out something like Jumanji, right? If you put enough effort, that would probably take a little bit of time. But yeah, so this again was Reading Nook by McCam. We're going to be heading now to the next world because we got quite a bit of worlds to show. Okay, so the next one is we are going to go to Aegis's Grid Bike 2.0, and that one's on a headless, right?
Yes,
Oh,
probable
sure,
prime. I
that
did
was
say
nice.
missed. And someone actually mentioned it in the chat.
A VR Jumanji would be amazing. Yeah.
Oh my god, someone speaking about Jumanji, we had the Jumanji film watching session like half of an hour ago.
Yeah.
We was watching the classic one, actually.
The classic one's the best one.
Yeah.
Ichigo says, would probably, you know, hit my pants, creepy music, 10 out of 10 experience. Yeah, definitely. For the books. No one's suggesting opening a book inside of another book. Well, now you did, so there you go. So there you go. Yeah, open up a book and it has another book in the book, and then you open the book and it's open another book.
Actually, there's the one.
Yeah, actually there is a book in a book. Yeah, this one isn't openable. So technically in this page there is a book in a book. So it's already been done. I'm sorry, you guys are. He's such a third person. I don't know what I got a kink in my neck. Sorry. Okay, so do you want to go to the headless version? Also, while if I think your microphone is bleeding a little bit.
Oh, let me fix that.
Also, I can see everything from back of your head. Oh, big hole there.
Well, I guess it's a little bit better. That's fine.
I'm sure the headless is up. Is it?
What are we going
Oh,
to
thank you, Rizal. Yeah, I gotta stretch out that neck.
What do you have hole on the
Exercise.
back of your head?
I exercise a lot. I dance a lot.
You have hole on the back of your head.
Oh, is there?
Let me actually. I'm
Am
keeping
I-
the
am
camera
I
on
the
you.
only
Let me just
one
go get some
seeing
water
this?
just real quick. 'Cause it's very
I ain't
hot.
seen what?
And
Okay.
Is it?
I'll just be right at the back.
Oh.
No, I'm not sure what he's seeing.
There's
Maybe
76
I
people
can-
watching, so you know you got a dance boy. Got the dance frogs.
You have West Syria. Maybe I can take a picture of it.
Yeah, I'll be right back, you guys. Give me 1 sec. We'll be showing up more worlds really soon.
I don't see anything behind there.
Yeah, Anyways. Oh, now it's okay. I wasn't. Your hair wasn't loaded for me.
Oh.
Yes, this world is
That's
public.
Just
It's called
hole
Reading
on the
Nook.
back of your head.
Oh, that's fine.
It is so if you go into your worlds and then click the checkbox for featured, it will show all the featured worlds. It should be there.
Why are there so many people in this small world?
I'm trying to know at this point somewhere.
We have one.
Why is there always so many people in one world?
It's very handy.
Why is there always so many people in this one world? It's so freaking small.
It's not against like crowded, like
Everyone comes here.
There we go.
This
Volume
is
better?
small.
No.
It's supposed to be cozy, so yeah.
maybe you can like shorten
There's
some
Extended book.
Xylophone career.
what
I
it's
think
called.
yes. The goose is very hungry.
the beans or whatever these things are.
Pull-ups, here we go.
Yeah, that's how it works. Just jump.
But yes, Ichigo says Nex is gone and suddenly utter mayhem happens. Yeah,
Oh no. Oh no.
Yes.
that's usually what tends to happen when I like leave for like literally 1 minute. But yeah, I got my drink, and now we should be able to go off into the next world. Where's the world?
Good, I love it. There are colliders here.
Oh, I think I just missed the house, this one.
This world is really cramped.
Oh, so let me give that off to Aegis.
It's because you all are just a big people. And it's small.
Maybe.
Remember about that. And the world will be bigger.
There you go, Aegis.
Oh, good. Wait,
Yep.
there's a headless version of this.
I already said that. That's what I was asking for.
It's okay.
Okay, so we're gonna join on Aegis.
Ages? Alright.
It's that one, oh god.
There you go.
Whoa! And I'm free falling. Let me see if I can get my avatar. There we go. Ichigo says, imagine getting a jump scare from a book inside a book.
Good session.
I swear.
Look close to the world.
Hold on, let me get.
Oh, and we got some people joining.
Oh!
Very good.
Welcome, everyone.
Immediately fall to the floor.
So this was the second version, 2.0 version of Aegis's world that he built out, called Grid Bike 2.0, and this one actually allows you to have... Love you too, Will. This one allows you to have a ready-up system, so you can actually have teams from a player 1 to 4. So if I clicked match mode and enabled it, you can see I now have the option for every person has to ready up before it attaches and then for them to go. The other one wasn't able to have it, but this one has a sort of system like that, which is quite cool. And you can also have the different bikes just like how in the other one. This one is a lot more massive though, much larger scale. You can even go up the ramps and actually climb up the walls and go on the ceiling, so it's a lot more in-depth in the amount of stuff that you can do on this one and trying to hit people with. So similar to like the 1.0 one, I'll show it off and I'll hop on the bike. You can see I can have this giant environment and just kind of go through. It's really cool because I feel like I'm inside of like a, you know, computer in a way. Just moving about. Doom.
In the folder. Remember I asked you that.
Rizzo says, oh nice, it starts with a little bar like in the movie, yeah. And there's also the camera right here where you can see all the different areas and environments. Aegis was even saying if we have more optimizations, if you imagine like there's like 16 people that could just be all going all crazy and such on that kind of track. Yep, we got a camera.
Yo, it's you. I've seen your streams.
Oh, well, you're on the stream right now, my dude. So say hello to everyone. Is this like Snake? No, it's like you know, light cycles, kind of like from similar to Lightron.
Light cycles is kind of like multiplayer Snake.
Yeah, in a way. This is like the old version, and that's why they kind of based it off of that. I think I'm pretty sure they did base it off of Snake in a way. It's like Snake, yes. The older version of Tron was like that in the movies, back to the 1980s version. Oh, Aegis, I found the installer from the old light bike game that I was talking about a bit ago. Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
But yep, so that was Aegis's world, the Grid Bike 2.0, and we'll head now to the next world.
It's still...
Oh, I'll attack.
And he's exploded. Oh gosh.
And he couldn't even explain anything.
And Rue and I are working on an updated version of the bikes themselves, so it'll be more optimized and run smoother. Be updating Grid Bike 1.
So this one is from the Neos East Japan. This is the Evolver shop, and this one was specifically the world that had the Neos East Japan team where they set up phones here inside of Neos, allowing for apps and different applications that you can use them for, including taking pictures, watching Twitch streams on them, a bunch of different stuff that you can see with the phones, and we'll show that once we get inside there. Aegis is hosting it, so I can join. Pizza! Yum. You all are so amazing. I love all of you. Oh. Okay. So here we are in the Evolver shop.
They changed it since the last time I've been in here.
Who's ready to get a new phone?
Same here. And you light, you of course. There's there. Something in Japanese and another thing in Japanese.
Yep, so you can grip right here and you can scroll through these different apps that they have right here. They also have a whole bunch inside of their public folder. What you just do is you just grab onto this public folder right here and save it to your inventory and hit the green plus sign, and then you can add this to... Yeah, imagine being able to read kanji, yeah. But you can add this and register to use, so like let's say if I want to register, I hit OK. And then I'll do that. And now I have a phone right here that I can add an app. So like, let's say I'll add in the Twitch one. Actually, let me actually here. Let me give you the, I actually can't give you that one because it was registered. But let me spawn out the phone that I saved previously, and then you can see because I have all my apps on there.
You could probably transfer all your apps on.
I also have Carol on a keychain.
Yeah, what now? What is that?
It's a little Carol on a keychain.
The keychains can be read. Oh my god.
Yeah, you can have your custom keychain, and then let's say we want to go to the Twitch app, so I'm going to click on Twitch, and we'll type in actually a Neosvr, and we should be able to see our own stream, hopefully.
Oh boy, here we go, Inception. If it works, at least. It should.
Yep.
I don't see why it wouldn't.
It is
There it
working,
goes.
I tried it.
So I'll turn it down so there isn't like some
Yeah,
feedback,
it's
but you can see, and you can even flip the phone to the side.
Can you actually
that.
see it? Oh, neat.
Yep.
Welcome to the new age of the internet, where you can be in VR on a phone. Watching the stream that you're streaming. God, that hurts my brain.
Basically. And as well as you can have the chat right
level
here.
of Inception.
Yeah. As well as there's different apps, you can also hit the home button right here. And you can go and have a to-do list as well as your inventory.
I actually saw that phone before. I've been wondering what it actually does. I could never figure it out, actually.
Yeah, what you can do is you can place in the app. So like, let's say if you found, like, let's say you want the Handy Light app, right?
Yeah.
You would grab onto it, and then you would place it in the area at which you want the app, and it just snaps in there.
Oh,
and then you click it, and then
So
and then
Handy
opens
Light is basically
that's like
a
a
light.
it's a flashlight, yeah.
Oh, neat.
And I can even change the color of it. I can make it like a blue light.
Oh, that's neat.
All right.
Yeah, that's neat. Actually.
When do we get Gear VR to have Neos Phone VR in VR? Oh gosh. Yeah.
Have you heard of this game called Rumble?
No, I haven't heard of that one.
It's like earthbending in VR.
Oh, that. Oh, I think I saw. I actually think I saw a YouTube video on that.
Last time I was actually inside this world, there's loud music.
Is this actually Twitter?
Neo. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
it might
did
be.
they change the Neochat icon?
Yeah, let me
Yep.
see. Let me spawn one of these real quick.
This is a different one.
Whoa, it's looking nice now.
Translating.
That's neat. I can't remember. I can take pictures of this one.
Also, under the inventory, we have the filters now too for this app specifically. So if I type in, let's say I wanted to type in clothes, I'll type in CLO, and then immediately you can see it now filters out all of the words that say CLO. Even like this one right here says clock. It's going to find every item and every single thing that has anything that would be CLO. So this could be a really useful.
Register. And there we go.
A really useful way to improve upon you know, searching for different items if you have a big inventory like myself. So that's quite a useful app as well. And this one was made out by Orange, and as well as Renium helped out with the logic as well, and a bunch of other people from the Neos East Japan community working together to build out this really cool phone application that has a lot of different uses. Here, I'm gonna take a picture of you.
Does this work? This app?
Yeah. Yeah, the YouTube one should work.
Damn, that's cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
What does the slider at the bottom of the phone do? There's a little slider there.
Oh, that slider, basically when you're in the app, if you click on it, it's going to open up the other apps on the side. So, like, if, let's say, for example, I have the apps right here. If I clicked on my Twitch one and clicked on this one, you would see your favorite apps would show up right there for quick access. So those are like quick access apps.
How do I get my own? Can I get my own?
Yeah, you could, yeah, here, add this to your inventory.
Yeah, save the folder to your...
So yeah, see, that has all the apps inside of it, and that has the phone itself. But yeah, this world is called Evolver. Actually, let me see the exact... So Evolver Shop by Neos East Japan, and it's a featured world. It's really cool.
The actual phone itself looks really nice too. The logo is like reflective.
Moonpig's like, yes, Queen!
It looks like a holographic iPhone.
Definitely.
Actually,
enjoying yourself, Frox? I can already tell Frox is tired. That when he goes like this, he's like, he goes sleepy left. Snoozy Frox.
I'm too short to try to freaking wait.
I'm
too short.
I
was gonna try to boop him.
See that arrow button right there? Point and click with your laser.
Oh.
Time zone. Hold on. What? How do I change?
Yeah, click that one right there, the top arrow.
To
oh wait, are you? You might be a spectator instead of Swirl. Here, let me.
The number here.
Here, now can you click it?
If you're in. If you're
in. Hold it.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, that's
so
true.
If it's like near US Central, how would I change
Is that one of the display ones? That might be the case.
No, it was open.
It's getting clustered, you guys. There's lots of people.
Oh, never mind. I figured it out.
There you go.
I just trial and errored until I got
the little arrows at the top. Yeah.
That should work.
Thumbs up. Yep. Say hi to the stream, Ralph.
So the US Central is
Hello.
7. Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh, you have to trade.
The phone is $0.00. It's absolutely free.
Because the Europe is, I think,
take that Apple.
Free.
Take that Apple with your nearly
only
$1,000
0 and
Nobody's gonna buy that.
0.00.
How do I put the apps in my phone?
You just drag them there.
Yeah, you just grip it and then place it in there. Just so you can't scale it. You just place it as close as you can to the center. So just grip that and then place it and then let go.
You can
kind of
like
it
this.
should work better.
It's a little
it should work better if you place it sideways because it's then fixed.
You can also scale the phone and make it easier.
Oh yeah.
What he said.
What?
Oh.
I can't see the YouTube.
Whoa, that's so cool.
That's weird.
I love you so much, chat. I hope that you're enjoying this stream so far. We have just a few more worlds to show out, and then we're just gonna be hanging out. So thank you again, everyone. You guys are so freaking amazing. It's so cool coming inside of Neos on a weekly basis and seeing so many great people come into our community and so many people being kind to one another. I'm very appreciative about that, as always, you guys.
How do I exit?
We need that for a growing VR universe.
Yeah, we need more people.
What does this mean?
This is the keychain one, I think. I think this is the translator.
Yep, Frox is gone. Piece of
look. I'm not sure.
That's how I know.
Yeah, I think this is just for like writing in kanji or something. And this one is for
That's probably a good idea because you have your eyes closed, boy.
Yeah.
You can host all the world.
Also, the kitchen can be animated.
Rest well, Frox. Say goodbye to Frox, everyone on stream. We love you, dude. Get some good rest.
Get Frox.
Alright, it's for you, though.
Wow.
Hello.
You're awesome, dude.
Good night.
Good night.
Heading to bed?
Yep.
That he's heading in bed. Which he's been, it's like almost like 2 a.m. for you, right? Or like, what time is it for you?
1 a.m.
Oh, 1 a.m.? Okay.
Wait, does all of this mean hi?
Well, yeah, get some rest. Frox has been working very hard, you guys, on the... Oh, I think... Frox has been working very hard on the new update for the world switching, so he's been pretty tired because of that. See you, Frooks. Bye-bye. Oh, well, the stream is still going to be going on for another 30 minutes, probably, Moon, so we're not ending it quite yet. I was just saying goodbye, Frox, because you could tell he was sleeping in his headset.
Alright, what's the next one?
Okay, yeah, let's go. The next world will be...
Also, you can do the Twitter.
Arcanium Infinium by Ryuvi.
Oh, the J...
So we'll head inside.
Open this up.
Just tweeted something.
Hey Torquay, welcome. Nice to have more people in here with us as we show off the cool creations of the month of July.
I'll wait until more people come in and let them know that the other world will close.
Yes, it feels... My frames are so smooth right here, and then more people join and then I die. So, what's interesting about this world is you have these different platforms. It looks really nice. You can also click on these platforms if you want to have like a more like a private area. Then you can just click on that. It teleports you out to another platform that's smaller, so you can have like a little area to like chat or conversate with somebody else. And then you can go back to the main one by clicking on it again. And I really just like how the
Excuse me. How do I save? No, I put like apps in the phone. Before.
Oh, so when you oh yeah, so what you have to do is you put the apps in and then you grip onto the phone and you hit the green plus sign and save it to your inventory.
Oh, okay.
So you have to like resave it.
Yeah, you need to save the phone in the inventory.
Yeah, all you have to do is hit the green plus sign. But let me show out what the world looks like at a distance. There you go. You can see people spawning in. It has this really nice musical tone, as well as like I really like the simplicity of it as well. Ishigo says, so it's basically a Spartan meeting place in space. Yeah. In a way, yeah.
Yeah, I know the person who freaking made this world.
Yeah, Ryuvi.
In fact, I saw him the other day when he was in here.
Yeah, Ryuvi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryuvi's cool.
Freaking the other day as well, I freaking came back, and then I saw him just with all the like photos, I forget what he calls them, but you know the custom evolving species that he has, even though they're not actually evolving.
Oh yeah, I think the connection is going in the negative zone. As people flood in. That's usually how most worlds go.
Wait, maybe I just... Why am I out of...
Also, while we're here inside of this world that we're showcasing out, I'll show off some other items as well that we have inside of the inventory that got made out.
Wait, maybe it's my problem. No, wait a second.
I have emotes now. Anyway.
Don't make me use the water gun on you. Yeah, the water gun. You kind of need it for the summertime. It's hot. So, people in chat, what temperature is it at where you guys are at? If you don't mind saying, like, is it hot for you guys? Is it cool? Are you having good temperature? Are you having bad temperature? How's it going for you?
Is it burning?
Tatsu says 104. Salad says 72. Oh dang.
Is it hot as hell or is it
72 is great. I feel like that's a pretty good temperature, but anywhere when it's going over the 100, yeah, you need the water.
Where I am in terms of like I'm in a freaking basement, so I don't know how hot it actually is. For all I know, it could be like the sun outside.
Everybody has girls guns. I wouldn't want to go home.
You have to pump it first in order to shoot it. Oh.
Oh my god. Yeah, also it works without water.
Yeah, it's an old I gotta update it. It's still summertime, so I could still update it then.
19 Celsius at 1 AM, but my 3 monitors of the PC tower are radiating more heat into my room.
The snapper on this is kinda weird.
George, thank you for the follow. Yeah, but hopefully it's not, you know, hopefully you guys can stay cool if it is hot around your area. Hopefully you can cool down. Right now I have my AC on.
Snapper. They do that because the snapping system had to be reworked.
Yep, for me my time is 4:15 PM as well. Oh, and Celdrick, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime subscription. You now have access to be able to do different Twitch chat commands. Could you actually spawn out the Twitch chat, Aegis?
Oh yes. Okay. For now, so you can see like it, and then let me get the actual one.
Yeah, the one with the Twitch chat commands, and then I can access that.
Now I have
That's really useful, you guys, because that helps us quite a lot for the streams, for you know being able to support out. What's
Excuse
up, dude?
me? Can you like put it like on your waist or something like it can with the hat over the watch?
Yeah, but for that one specifically, I would recommend making a snapper if you were to have it to be like attached or equipped. A snapper would be good.
Make a snap.
I actually have on the Neosvr Twitch, there's a tutorial, and I put like a timestamp on the YouTube for how to set up snappers onto like a character. But it's pretty it's pretty easy to set up a snapper. It's not too difficult.
Yeah, I'll check that out later.
Yeah, for sure. Link says, hi, I live in Washington. Cool. Yeah, that's I live in Washington State as well. Washington State is nice. Lots of green trees. That's why I like green. Virtual Ruck says Cali. I used to live in Cali. Not anymore, though. Yeah, California might as well be a desert. And there's so many people there. Like, a lot of people. Oh, wow. Thank you for the raid, Tora. You're kind of... Oh? You've been infected by Tora. There is no cure. Oh, gosh. Hi, hearts to you. Thank you, Tora.
Lord Salad.
Am I the only one who's lagging next? Okay.
No, it's gonna be heavy inside here because there's quite a lot of people. Looking at buying houses in Washington, but it's just costs so much. Yeah, I would recommend not buying anything that's near the Seattle area. That's my recommendation to you. I'd say, well, like for my house, like it wasn't like too expensive. Like in regards to like what you get in other areas, like my house is really nice. I think if it was in any other area, it would have been like well above 500,000, but you know we got it for a very good deal. What was the list of features planned to work on after the UI update, by the way? So that's going to be decided by our Patreon. So you got, if you guys support us here on Patreon for Neosvr, you get to choose which is going to be our next update after the UI. We're going to be having out for the new physics. We're going to be having for the new physics framework, and as and as well as possibly having the source, but it's going to be a choice, and hopefully most people hopefully choose the frameworks for the physics, because that's going to really be a big optimization for Neos. Axel says, being from Kentucky, anything West Coast looks like complete rip-off pricing. Yeah, fair enough. That's kind of true if it's on the west side. The west side is the best side. West side! Ichigo says, oh right, I wanted to create a Patreon account and look into this NCR stuff today. Yeah, definitely. Check it out. You get half of the money that you support us without, or I'm sorry, once you support us out with on Patreon, you get half of it back as NCR. So it's a really good investment too, and it's already at 10 cents for one NCR, which is quite awesome. It's gaining a lot of value before you know it's gonna go.
10 NCR. For
Salad Dragon says, "What's your guys' stance on the whole legal stuff regarding Patreon?" I wouldn't be too sure what you mean. Ichigo says, does it automatically get added to your in-game account, or do you need to create a crypto wallet? It automatically gets added to your in-game account. You don't even have to make a crypto wallet, but you do have to have a crypto wallet to take it out to transfer it into Ethereum, because it's an Ethereum-based cryptocurrency. Link says, I love this area I'm in. There is a place here called Turtle Pond, and there are always a bunch of turtles there. Oh, that sounds nice. Oh, cool, Rosilio. Rosilio says they're in the middle of Minnesota. Tor says, Patreon NCR bonuses only, or do bits, subs, whatever, on Twitch here count too. For the bonuses would only be only for Patreon, at least for right now.
Yeah.
We don't really have an API where we'd be able to like reward people who were able to like do stuff here on the Twitch, so we wouldn't have like a system for that in place, unfortunately. Would the price of NCR ever fluctuate? For right now, it's a very steady growth of value. So the value goes from like, you know, for each minting batch, it gains higher and higher in value.
Once the economy is in place and the content ID system is in place as well,
Link
it'll
says,
determine based off of the economy.
Yeah, and Link says, wait, is NCR real money or in-game money? It's both. It's real money that you can... It's basically you can transfer it out for Ethereum, which you can transfer out to whatever currency that you want in the world, and then you can also use it for in-game currency for a transfer to give people and buy stuff and buy content. It's going to be our form of currency here inside of Neos, which is the Neos credits.
Yep. The way content ID system will be in place, so that you can have licenses to your objects, avatars, or even worlds.
Yes. And Tora, unfortunately, we haven't released the official desktop mode support yet, but that is 100% on our minds. I definitely would love to have a desktop support because I feel like that's going to bring in a bunch of new users, and hopefully it brings in people who want to be creative with Neos and want to, you know, build out some more amazing and awesome stuff, as well as just having a relaxing. It would be nice to just be able to pull off the headset and then you can immediately be swapped into a desktop mode with a third-person perspective, camera views, editing just like how you would inside of Unity. So the desktop support is going to be a really amazing feature, but it's just a little bit down the line. Just, you know, hopefully you guys can be patient with that sort of stuff. I know it takes quite a while for us to have it, but once it's inside of here, we have it indefinitely, and it will be so great for us to be able to utilize it. It just says, reminds me just how it worked in SL, kind of like SL, but with crypto backing. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit like that, and I think cryptocurrency is the best route for us to be going for this sort of online economy, because you get your payment basically immediately. Tora says, I hopped on recently and was super laggy in the worlds I was in. Hopefully it was just those worlds. Has Neos been having lag issues in the world? So it's mostly when their worlds get to over like 10 players, it tends to get a little bit laggy, and that's usually because...
Sorry. How did I tell you?
Sorry. Watch. Gotta hit the pause button, boy. There you go.
I was trying to mute it.
No, you're fine.
Can I turn it halfway or fully?
And it says would be cool to have some sort of orthographic mode for desktop mode so you can be more precise when building. Yeah, 100%. That's what is planned for it. We even have a big GitHub page of all the different ideas suggested out for it, and I already know what you guys are gonna love for like that. So it's gonna also make it so much easier for content creators as well because they can build in this kind of fashion, and that is 100% coming to Neos. There are things that are like maybes, and there are things that 100% they will come as. It just has to be one thing at a time.
Pulled out the apps.
Okay.
And no problem, Link. Okay, so we're gonna head back inside of the Neos headquarters. So would you like to join me inside there, Aegis?
Yeah, I'm still in that world.
Cool. Boing. Also, thank you for the follow, Frick. I pull a pizza out, you want to put more pizza. Oh, and we still got raspberries here. You know, I get rid of those. There we go. I'll send a invite to Aegis. Tor says sub only. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. There are some the ones that stick stuff on us inside of here. Those are would be for subs. But yeah, so that was kind of showcasing out the worlds that we had for this month, you guys. And hopefully we can have even a lot more worlds be built out and more experiences to be done. And that's only, at least for the time that we have to show out for that sort of thing. But we can still hang out and I can still answer questions for you guys and just even talk and chat with you guys on stream. And yeah. Renori says, I actually love that Neos puts such a focus on step-by-step updates rather than jumbling a bunch of things and causing chaos. Yeah, it's much better to work on one thing at a time. If you get one thing at a time, and then if you've been working on that one thing for a while, then you can move on maybe to another thing or, you know, doing that sort of stuff. So it's like, that's what we kind of do with our project.
Incremental updates, indeed.
There you go. Delicious. Ichigo says, repost as it was missed. So only use crypto wallet if I exchange cryptocurrencies or if I buy NCR with real cash. Yeah, if you're going to be using NCR for transferring out for real cash to Ethereum, which can be converted into real cash, then yeah, you probably need a cryptocurrency wallet. I would recommend using a Coinbase Pro and having a wallet set up on there, and then you can just transfer out, or even a MetaMask wallet to transfer the NCR to Ethereum.
There is planned for more features in regards of like transferring between the different like currencies and such.
It was even planned to eventually have it to be where you could even possibly use PayPal to be able to have it auto transfer for you in the farther future, but that's way down the line once we have a lot more users. But for right now, it's even a good idea to relatively hold on to your NCR because it's very cheap right now. NCR is only worth 10 cents right now. It can very easily go up in value with the more people that come inside of Neos, the more people that use it as a currency, the more people that just buy and invest into it. So I said, I'm sad how there can be improvements for full body, but I know he worked on that a lot and does work well enough. Yep. Pearl Prime says, only store crypto outside of Neos in a wallet where you would have total control over the private keys. Yeah, I 100% also want to be able to be sure that inside for our UI we have an actual separate wallet, and then you can see all the transactions or all of the times that you've given off NCR, or it has it all organized for all the transactions that you've ever done with using your NCR, so it's in a way like it's a cryptocurrency wallet in here, which we'll show that off on stream once it gets implemented. And Pierre says, how should I go about getting an avatar? So there's many options of how you can get an avatar. You can go into the Neos Essentials, And inside of Neos Essentials, there's a folder called Avatars, and you can select an avatar and hit the lightning bolt to equip it, or hit the heart button to make it your default avatar.
For when you open up a new world.
Yep, or you can even import a FBX model of your own avatar on your computer, and you can just set up an avatar just like how I set up, you know, this sort of character for using the system. So, and thank you for the pineapple.
Someone mentioned pineapples on pizza, but it stays away from this pizza on my face.
Tropical. Gnarly, dude. But yeah, and you can also, you know, people have even made their own funny avatars just inside of here. Like, I'm sure you could even make this guy an avatar if you really want to, so. Plenty of different avatars. It just doesn't have enough. Oh yeah. Double pizza. Has anyone ever taken a whole pizza and just like folded it in half? And
that's
like,
a calzone right there.
Yeah, it is calzone.
But with tomato sauce.
Oh.
I can't see because all I can see is pizza. Now I'm going to reset my head size.
Oh gosh. Rosie says, are VRC avatars as easy as dragging and dropping into Neos, or does one have to do extra work to import them? I'd say it's even easier to set up avatars once you get the muscle memory for it going. Because you can copy the FBX and press Control-V while Neos is open and paste it here inside of Neos.
And the textures. All you need is the asset files within the package.
Yep.
Not the package itself, just the assets within it. Like the FBA blend files would work, Kaleido DAE files would work, and GLTF files
wait, I'm sorry. Rizzi said, are VRC avatars as easy as drag and drop? No, yeah, no. You can't do that. In VRC, they use an SDK. That's what they're using through Unity. But for ours, it's just strictly, all you have to do is you right-click on the model, you copy it, you have Neos open, press Control-V on your keyboard, and it gives you like a little UI element where you can do 3D model, regular, auto humanoid height, and then import now, and then it'll be a T-pose model of what you have up, and then you just put the avatar creator onto it. Like, I'll actually spawn the avatar creator since we're getting questions about it.
There are tutorials on YouTube that.
Yeah, let's say I want to just grab onto this guy right here. I'll place this where the head should go, and then I'll hit create, and boom, I have an avatar now. See? So very easy to just like, it takes a couple of seconds to really set up avatars and set up like the way that, you know, things should be inside.
Can it still attach to the head? Oh, no, changed it.
That's why, you know, I really feel like people can benefit this in a very great way when it comes to just, you know, general art. Like being able to have that immediacy of, you know, importing objects, as well as being able to modify those objects in real time, and being able to save that in world, it just automatically is why Neos is so powerful as a VR platform right now. And
instead of going into instead of going into like a separate program or like separate SDK, you're already in the program, you're already editing the stuff, whether it be you're in desktop or in VR.
Yeah, exactly.
Albeit we still need to like update the desktop mode, but that is planned. A lot of this stuff is like coming. The only question is when, and it takes time for getting all these different features and all these different fixes and improvements over time.
And obviously when you guys ask questions, like we're understanding of like, oh, you really are excited about those specific features and you really want to know when they're going to come out. And just know that we do one step at a time for what we're working on. And the thing that is of our highest priority is just getting the world switcher fixed up so then people can join on worlds a lot easier. And then we're going to be working on a form of physics, and then the store system, and then hopefully after that, I would imagine on the time frame would probably be the desktop mode or world creation tools and terrain editors and all that nice stuff, and making Neos visually look a lot better and more optimized. So these are all for the ideas and plans for the future, or of what where we want to head for the direction of Neos, because, you know, this is very early days for us, and I really think that the more that people come inside of here and want to express themselves in any way that they want, then they should be able to have that opportunity to be able to do that inside here. Also, thank you for the follow, Arm. Sean says, or Shanzo says, is Neos gonna be mainly furry-oriented game? Well,
it's for everyone.
Yeah, anyone can wear whatever avatar they would like. Chico says, is it possible to add an avatar into the inventory by just having the root selected? Personally, I don't like how it messes up the camera angles or for the pose of the inventory preview picture. Yeah, so yeah, you could, yeah, you'd be able to.
This avatar.
Arm says, I think Neos is gonna be the root of something big in the future, in my opinion. Me too. And yeah, like if people want to be able to express themselves out using, you know, whatever they want art-wise, like people should be able to, yeah, do whatever they want. Everyone is welcoming for everyone. It's like same with like when people wear just like alien avatars or humanoid avatars or avatars that are just like or we saw it in that other world. There was a person who was like a goose, you know. Avatars are avatars. Sean says, so listen, how much different is uploading models to Neosvr versus Vrchat? So I said this previously, you can just copy an FBX, paste it inside of here, and then have the model T-posed out, and you can set it up here in world. And you can also edit the textures and edit the dynamic bones all inside of in-game. So you don't even have to use an SDK at all. It's all in Neos.
May I demonstrate something real quick?
That, and you cannot do it outside of game.
It's pretty much being like in a, yeah, it's pretty much being like in the editor already, rather than being in an external program. Say if I want to edit the this carpet here, I can take the material, okay, just seeing where the camera is, I can go open it up with a tool and take a look at the different textures within the material. Or are you doing it on my viewpoint?
Yeah, it's on your viewpoint.
Okay, good. So, say for example I'm changing material, or I can even use this tool to apply a material onto something else, like the floor, and if my tracking can cooperate, there we go. Now the floor, albeit the tiling is a little bit different, I place it on the floor, I place it on next, I place it on my hand. Or, well, I place my tool on my hand. But I can also change, say, the color of the carpet if I want to, just like you would in like a Unity editor.
Yeah,
can, like,
and
swap the texture with something else.
And Sean says, yeah, but look at it from the efficiency standpoint, it's much more inconvenient and slower to do it this. Now, this makes sense if you're mostly using or being someone who's a creator on desktop, which is in our plan. We do have it planned out to be once we have the full desktop integration, you'll be able to create out just as easily as you would have been able to do inside of Unity. So, yeah. But I would definitely, yeah. So Pearl Prime said, and as you get more comfortable, it is faster. Aegis is running slower as he's demonstrating it right now. Yeah, it's very quick to set up a avatar. I would be able to set up like probably 20 avatars a day, and I wouldn't feel like bogged down or anything.
And here's the thing: you don't have depth perception in desktop. You do in here.
Yeah, but I do feel though once we do have the proper desktop support, you'll be able to create avatars in desktop mode, and that will be
exactly
basically the same thing. It's basically going to be exactly like if you were to set it up in through a desktop form. But right now, you can also have the option of setting up as through VR, that's the easiest way is to setting up once you have a VR headset. But once we have the full desktop support, we do plan on having this, so it'll be good.
And the go ahead.
So it says, and I know you have to make sure the bones are named correctly, though if you're making your own custom FBX for the setup, usually means you can take same FBX into this. Yeah, that is true, Rosilio. Yeah, you have to have the names proper. Arm says, thanks for thinking of our desktop plebs. No, like desktop for me is like, it's going to be really important aspect here inside of Neos, because there's already people who are trying to use the desktop mode and they're already building stuff with it. Like I look at somebody like Lucas and he's doing a really great job setting up logics inside here. So I really want the experience to be easier for people to just be able to get the creativity going inside of here, and whatever, you know, is able to easier help you guys out, the community out, is what we want to implement. Gutter says, being able to create and edit avatars in Neos has been a game changer. Thank you, Gutter. Yeah, definitely.
That's something that not much people have like really tried at all, is like editing things in VR. I mean, you got programs like Oculus Medium I've used actually to even create the base of this avatar. It's like actually having that feeling in VR. Albeit I also work in Blender a lot too. And they're having a VR mode still being in development.
Yeah, it's a different form of input. It's a different experience. Right now, it might feel slower, like limited, but as time goes on, the more that we work on these inputs and the more that we improve these inputs, the better that these inputs are going to be. And if we don't use them though, and we just like say, it's inconvenient or it's not good, well then they're never going to be used, and we're not going to be able to be innovative about these sorts of things, and we're not going to be able to improve that. So at least being able to like see or use in this way, it's different. And I know that's very different. It's not to the norm of people, but that's the whole point. That's what Neos is. It is incredibly different. Also, Sean says, here's another question. What do you have in mind for optimizing models for Niels, since it's such a problem for VRC? So optimizing for models, we're planning on having occlusion calling as well as a form of like avatar calling, as well as updating out if you guys vote on our Patreon to have us work on the new physics, Beppu 2 physics inside of here, we can implement the framework for the physics that will allow us to implement optimizations that will be a significant performance boost, like significant. So
someone was asking about like the IK and drawing.
Yep.
This should demonstrate that.
You can also grab onto drawings and scale them around, move them about.
And to answer about like the optimizing models, there are multiple ways to like manage like models within your world, and there's going to be LOD systems. There's even ways to create like pseudo culling systems already using logics. And there is what is called a asset variant system within Neos. Basically, it's going to dynamically scale the textures and eventually LODs for models and such.
Yep. And then I don't want to miss this question. So Arm says, I love creating condos, a world in Tower Unite. Is this going to be possible in Neos? I'm not sure. I've never heard of that game before. But there are going to be tools. There already are tools inside of Neos where you can build out content a little bit, but once we have even like vertice manipulation tools, we can also be able to build like more articulated out things. And Tatsu says, I played Towers Unite, and yes, you can make a world, a house, and decorate it. Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can. If anything is possible.
Where's my actual pen? There we go.
When people ask me what is Neos, I usually like to say it's like having a game engine built for the input for VR. That's what I say. Like, it's a whole game engine with a whole software that you can use for, you know, being able to build out whatever you want in VR.
So let me get some of the other brushes that we have.
Yeah. And then, did you go into a private world? Yeah, we are in a private world right now, because we're about to end off the stream fairly soon. Oh, Lazy Florette, thank you for the follow. Shanzo, I wouldn't be too sure. I'd say like maybe like 80%. And Ichigo says, Shanzo, they're doing right now. I gotta increase the whole thing. Yeah, I mean, hey, the best thing that you guys can do is you gotta bring in your friends. You gotta bring in your own posse. If you want to have your own cliques and you want to make out your own kind of like social events here inside of Neos, that's what other people are doing right now. So that's the best thing that I can recommend to you guys, is just bring in your friends and have them try out Neos and make Neos what you want it to be, right? It's not about us as developers making that out for you guys. You guys got to make out your own experience.
We're building
Right.
a platform.
Yeah, we're just allowing you, we're trying to give you guys just the tools to build out whatever the heck you guys want to build out. And yeah, you can have what Roxy said. Which there have been, kind of, you know. But no, there's even there's even universities that are using Neos right now. It's not like people even like say like there's so many people looking at this and they think of like, oh, immediately they think like something of like VRC 2.0 or like whatever like that. Like that's not what we're aiming to be. Like we're aiming to be a whole entire platform to allow for many other things than just for social VR. We're also here for, you know, having for events, for training, for education. Really, you know,
business, research.
Yeah, exactly.
Education.
A lot more can be done with VR. Hurry on it, but it still needs more time to convince them. Yep. Well, good Ishio. Yeah, it was hard for me to convince out quite a few of my friends, but the people that stuck around, they definitely ended up being some of my best friends I've ever had. There are scientific research papers using Neos, classrooms using Neos, and business using Neos. Yep, it's true.
Neos has a separate build called Neos Classroom, and that is actually used right now in some schools, which is actually pretty cool.
And Zego, I would say that that's a really good idea. I would say be patient and just wait until we have like the really good desktop mode. Because here's the thing about it is you don't want to bring somebody into something when it's still beta. Everything that we're doing right now is very beta. And if you're bringing them in right now and they have like a bad experience, then they're going to be like, oh, I don't want to go back on Neos. That was boring, or I didn't enjoy it and I wasn't able to do that much on desktop mode or something like that. And I really want them to feel like when they come inside of here that they're really going to enjoy their experience, and having the full desktop support I think is going to make people who use it on desktop mode, they're going to enjoy it a lot more. Shanozo says, so here's a problem I'm having with VRC and I'm wondering how you're going to address it, if at all. VRC has a huge problem with incentivizing creators to actually create trying to
incentives for.
Do you think it's
creators?
It's something that you're going to address going forward?
One big incentive right now that one of our team members, Carol, has created is called CDFT. Now, what CDFT is like a token that users can receive once they contribute like really like large amount of work in regards of, say, whether it be events, content, or like even helping out in regards of helping with new users or community members. And not only in regards of that, it could be a form of what
Ichigo was saying was we're going to be having like a licensing system for like item ID, and we're going to be able to sell content here inside of Neos, so people can, like, let's say for example you make a weapon and that weapon you want to sell it for like $1 worth of NCR, you would be able to sell that and sell that item or sell that world or sell that avatar or whatever it might be that is of content that people has made themselves in its original content. Then they should be able to make a profit from that.
And already people can, earlier in the stream, to reiterate what Nex was saying earlier in the stream, there is a form of way of transferring NCR from one account to another. Like you can send it via a message, and people have made a tipping system. There's a tipping system within Neos where you can tip other users by having like a little link to say like their account, and then you can type in like how much NCR you want to send to them.
Yeah, exactly.
Say like you walk into a world, oh, this is a really cool world, and then like what is this creator, or like a tip jar within the world, and then users can have access to that, or even links to other websites and such as well too. We have hyperlinks as well.
Yep.
As a component you can put on items.
And Arm says, my hat's off to all of the devs, to the creativeness and supporting creativity. Yeah, we just want to have amazing artists and amazing thinkers and brilliant people even more and more coming inside of here and utilizing the platform of what it is right now, and there's going to be way more to come to making it so that it's easier for newer users and for people that you know, are unaware about Neos. NCR equals cryptocurrency in-game currency. Yep, true.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
And Shanzo, all I'm gonna say is, if they bring models in here, and if it works, it works. Yes.
Okay, you guys. So we're getting close now to the 2-hour mark. We're gonna be probably ending off the stream very soon. Right now, I wanted to thank you guys again for anyone who has given out bits or has subscribed or followed. Thank you guys for being here with us and just talking about Neos and being able to show off the cool creations for this month of July. We weren't able to show off obviously everything that's been created out for the month of July, but we have to show it in the amount of like 2 hours. Yeah. And no problem. I'm very happy to answer these questions for you guys. Anything for you guys, because you know, I'm just thankful to be able to be here working on Project So with Aegis, and everyone else who here is on the team just wants to be sure that you guys are happy. And as time goes on, there's going to be a few years from now where, you know, we'll look back on these streams and we think, wow, Neos looks so much more different now from the years to come, just like how it was back from like even a year ago, and now things are changing. And Arm, thank you so much for the 100 bits, and remember, all that goes out strictly towards helping for the development of Neos, so thank you for that again. And as well, if you ever need help, you guys, please be sure to join our Discord, discord.gg/neosvr.
It's within the description.
Yep, and you can just click on that and join, and people are very willing to help and take care of you guys. And I really hope that you have an awesome Friday, and just know that if ever you feel stressed or feel like, you know, no one cares, just know I care about you in a big way. And I know that sounds cheesy, but it's like, you know, just realize that you guys are amazing and you should enjoy your life and be happy. And thank you, Shadow, for the follow. Thank you. So I'll see you guys next time for next week. Also, we're planning on doing more of that Pictionary stuff again for you guys. We're going to be giving away free gigabytes worth of storage here on Neos. So if you guys are going to join us for next stream, we're going to be giving away free storage for specific users who've made an account here for Neos. So you guys can have more storage for, you know, stuff and items. We thought that that would be a cool thing to just like give out. And Ishigo says, and there is constant progress from devs as well as community site. Yep. Thank you. Oh, and good night to you, Pierre. Have a great Friday, everyone. Enjoy. Peace to y'all.